Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
What up, doe? And welcome back to the Kisha Key Show. This is your one and only girl, Kisha Key. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to my show. I am elated and excited to be here as always. Thank y'all for y'all support. And I have
your phone down.
I have a lovely co-host that's here today with us. Let her adjust her cellular device.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all.
No problem.
All right, my name is Natalia.
Hey,
And-
Natalia.
Hey. Okay, so y'all probably seen me in quite a time. And I am from the Open Bar Discussion Show every Thursday, 5 to 6 p.m.
All right, girl. All right, and then, of course, we have the lovely Mark himself.
Hey, how are you beautiful ladies doing?
Hey.
It is a pleasure. It's my pleasure to have you in the studio today.
Splendid.
It is splendid today.
So happy to be here.
Thy real Keishas and thy real Natalia. Y'all both got majestic names.
Natalius.
Keishas.
Keishas.
Natalius.
Yes.
Keisha.
Hello, Natalia.
I do that because
Hello,
she called me
Keishas.
Marcus.
Yes, I call him Marcus.
So she's Keishas.
Yes.
And now you're Natalius.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
Yes. So again, hey y'all, welcome back to the Kisha Key Show. How y'all doing? We have some very, very, very heavy topics, and we have a couple of light moments because every last one of us has a personality that's currently here on the platform. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say I hope that everybody is having a good day. Are you having a good day?
I'm having a good day.
Okay,
I had
good.
a great day
You had a
today.
great day today. What you
Yes,
do
I did.
today?
I went to work. Today, and I did absolutely nothing. I got paid for it. I got paid for it.
Well, me on the other hand, I went to work, got paid for it, but I did a lot. I was
Okay.
typing away on the computer. But of course, you know me, I have to make light of every situation.
You should.
Yes. What did you do today, Marcus, aka Mark?
Let's see. I got a new muffler put on the news van. I got an oil change on the news van. I got the new fluids put all in the damn news van. I got a bunch of shit done to the news van today. That's what I did today. I got a bunch of shit done to the news van. A bunch of shit done.
To the news van.
What is wrong with y'all, man?
Ain't
What
it
did y'all plan this shit or something?
No, it just happened like that.
What the hell
That's
just
how it's supposed to
happened?
be. You gotta feed off the energy.
What the hell just happened in the studio?
That Laffy Taffy. That Laffy Taffy.
Girl, shake that. So she done switched it up on us.
I know, I did that.
I was like, what we doing?
DJ Keisha Keys.
On the ones and twos, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do,
What it do?
what it do. Okay, y'all, no, but
God
see,
damn it.
We go all night.
that's what it's all about. Love and happiness, you know. Y'all know my platform, Love and Lights, okay? I definitely love to have a good time.
Most definitely.
Love and
Let
laughter.
me get to
That's
sharing
what
the
I
video,
stand
'cause I'm over
for.
here acting goofy with y'all. I ain't even shared the video yet. Let me.
Love and laughter. That is what I stand for. Again, y'all, come on into the comments. Let me know how your day has been. I know the weather has been really weird. Very, very funky, to say the
it
least.
is.
I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Today? Oh.
They said it rained, but I couldn't really see from my job or where I sit at.
Oh,
rained.
it's all
It
It
sunny.
rained a little bit.
It was like showers.
Yeah, it was spring. It did sprinkle today, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another thing I did. I got windshield wipers.
He got
On the news field,
windshield
on the
wipers on the news van. He got windshield wipers on the news van. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm a singer too, y'all. I sing. So book me for your event. I will blow the house down. But no, today the show is called Broken Consciousness. As you all know, the world that we live in is very troubled, y'all. We have so much going on as usual, but nothing takes the cake as to what just happened to those 19 children and 21 babies. This took place in Texas, y'all. and I know that you all have been watching the news and seeing the updates. It's like it went from 14 to now it's 21. You know, 2 adults, 19 children. How could you sit there and go into a school?
It's actually 22.
It's
3
22?
adults.
3 adults. See, the numbers keep on rising. Just to kind of give, you know, for those who I know you should have seen it, but still, just to kind of bring enlightenment. An 18-year-old gunman who slaughtered 19 children, and you said now 3 adults, 2 teachers, and then
His grandma.
His grandmother, yeah.
His grandmother
He killed
was first.
He killed his grandmother first.
Yes.
Okay. At a Texas elementary school, barricaded himself inside a single classroom and began shooting anyone that was in his way, authorities said today. Law enforcement officers eventually broke into the classroom and killed the gunman who used an AR-style rifle. All of the children were in the 4th grade.
If he was being bullied because of his clothes,
Right.
meaning he maybe didn't have money to get good clothes,
Right. Yeah.
but he had money to get good gun.
Yeah, they got to make sense
How?
of that. How? That they
Wait a
have to
minute.
make.
He
Hey,
was
T-Boz.
bullied and a high school dropout.
But then the thing about it is, like, they bring the whole bullying thing up now because now bullying is going to be the narrative more so than the killing.
Yeah.
And Stop Bullying is going to be an anti-bullying campaign.
Right.
When they're now going to turn that as more so
That's a trigger.
a cushion, right? To cushion to soften his penalties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When it's on the other foot, right? Per se, and I find myself bringing up this situation again, like last week during the Buffalo incident.
Yeah.
You know, they talked about whatever they said it was possibly a mental issue, right? When he was with him.
Yeah.
But when you have situations like, and I forget the brother's name who was killed by the cop, the lady who busted in the wrong apartment. You remember the female cop who busted in the wrong apartment and killed the man because she thought it was a man in her apartment.
Yeah.
And then the first thing they turned around and did during that trial was try to find a reason for her to be there, right? So they took this half an ounce of unsmoked marijuana that was in his apartment building and said, well, that was probably part of the, like, it was a half ounce of weed in his apartment, and that's possibly the reason why she was in there. And miss me with that shit.
No. It's like they look for ways to try to plead, you know, insanity. Like,
Yeah,
he
like-
has mental. No. What you got?
To soften the penalty.
To soften the penalty.
But when it's on the shoe is on the other foot or the shoe is on another race,
I was
just
just
say
about
it
to
like
say
it
that.
said like that.
I
Right?
didn't want to pull that card, but
Right?
it's in our
It
face.
is. Come on,
it's
man.
there.
It is. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
It's, you can't ignore it no more.
It's like they give us the benefit. They give us the doubts when they give them the benefit of the it's like, come on, man. You
Right.
know that
Yeah.
these people are not mentally unstable. This dude drove a car. Talking about the Buffalo one. He got in the car. He had enough sense to drive that
Yeah,
car.
he had enough sense to drive that
He
car.
did, and
He had enough sense to.
he destroyed the car though.
Yeah.
He destroyed the car. It looked like it fell in a ditch, and
Right.
he ran up to the school. Mm-hmm. My thing is, if you got bullied in high school, I hate to say nobody deserved to die.
Nobody.
Why you didn't take that anger off with that high school?
Right.
You put that anger out on innocent
Babies.
that had nothing to do with what was going on in your mind and your
Nothing.
life.
And nothing at all.
It's distraught.
Yeah, and just can you imagine you getting your baby together for school?
Oh,
Have
man,
a good
come on,
day.
man. Don't.
I know.
I love you, mommy, and see you later. And then you get this call.
Right.
Some 18-year-old and came in there and blasted your child. I don't even. I don't. I'm lost for words because it's just, to me, like, there's nothing that could soothe me forever.
Nothing.
There's nothing.
It's one thing, like, before I had a child,
Yeah.
right? And me having a love for kids, it makes me feel some type of way.
Yes.
But having a kid, man, come on, like, I
Yeah,
feel
a
like
baby.
you would just, I don't know, man, you would probably just have to lock me up. I'd probably
Yeah,
just,
seriously. That's why I'm over here like, there's nothing at all that could comfort these
I wouldn't
families.
even,
No,
I
it
wouldn't,
can't.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even care about being locked up.
Me
I
neither.
probably
Right.
wouldn't care
Girl.
who I took it out on at
Yeah.
this point.
Right.
Like, I
Absolutely.
just wouldn't be mentally capable to be talked to or consoled in any kind of way.
Yeah.
To take somebody's precious child, an
Yeah.
innocent life like that, well, I pray to God that does not happen to me because
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'm glad he took himself. He had
Yeah.
to kill himself. He had to because if it was me, I'm coming for everything you love.
Well, I thought the police is
Lock me up and throw away the key. After
No,
I finish my
seriously.
What's up,
assassin,
Julius?
like, I'm going
Julius
to hold.
on YouTube, T-Bars, everybody tune
Hey,
in
y'all.
on you on
Yeah,
Facebook.
y'all.
Make sure y'all share the video, comment, so we can
Please.
acknowledge y'all, man. What's up? Everybody that's comment, watching right now, let us know what city and state you tuned in from so we can
Yes.
give you a shout out.
Give
We'd
you
like
a
to give
shout
you
out.
and your
Yeah.
town a shout out. So.
Yeah, and as always, T-Bars, thank you for your support. We see you. Let me see, nothing at all. You absolutely right. But yes, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure, well, not be sure, but of course, we invite comments, in regards to this Texas massacre, because this is very troubling. Like 4th graders, like, oh my God, 19 kids. Like,
Remember that Sandy Hook one?
yes.
That was what? How many kids? 22?
Ooh,
So many.
I don't.
Rest in peace. Like, it's just so.
And I send all of my love to every single family member, because there's a lot of thoughts there. Like, okay, could y'all have done something? Where was security? Did anybody see? How
was
did
security.
he even get in there?
It was
'Cause-
I read it up.
Okay.
Because they was all over the place. I just went to the CNN and read the article. They basically said he reached out to a friend, I guess in another country, whatever, somebody he met over the internet, because she swore up and down she never met him in person or don't really know him. He basically was like, I got a secret, but never told her exactly what it was. But he sent her pictures of guns, and she's like, what this got to do with me? He basically said, like, you lucky it's not you. And he wanted to tell her what he was
Wow.
going to do. I guess within them text messages, he did say he was going to kill his grandma or shoot her. And she was like, why? Over her being on the phone with AT&T about his cell phone. It was little stupid, ignorant things that set him off. So how he got into school, I guess after he shot his grandma, he got in the car and drove off. And I guess he was speeding, because how you crashed the car? Like, who did you shoot at? There is a security officer who did fire back at him in the process. I don't know. I'm sure the security officers say, because they didn't say if he got hurt or anything. But there was a security, and they only said one security officer.
One security. So my thing is this: what made him decide to go in there with the kids? I couldn't find
He
anything.
couldn't get in.
Okay.
He
So
tried to get in, but he went through the back entrance.
So what do y'all feel about, there was a school in Florida, Manatee School for the Arts, right?
Okay.
Has hired two armed combat veterans to patrol their school after mass shootings in the state. How do y'all feel about armed guards being placed into the schools?
It's
Now,
necessary.
You think it?
It's necessary, because I hate to say this, but sometimes those
These
security
guys-
guards be scared too.
These guys volunteered to do this work. You know what I mean, for the school. So
Yeah.
It should have been happened.
It should have been happening. And you know what's so crazy? How I look at it? How in the rural areas, like the urban Detroit, like cities like Detroit, like that, other cities in
Yeah.
other states, black communities have metal detectors.
Right.
Security officers, not just regular security officers. We have DPS, Detroit Public School security
Yes.
officers.
Yeah.
Yes.
These suburban schools need that, because this is where all of it's going. This is where all of the hurt and the
Yes,
killing
yes,
is going at. It's aiming at
yes.
those suburban schools, because they have no
They're
protection.
very lenient.
They're
Very
very
in their
lenient, and they
security.
have no
Extremely
protection
lenient,
at all.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's something they need to really look at. Because
Yeah.
nobody's safe at this point. First, I thought it was just a color.
So now,
Yeah,
with that
it's not.
being said, which one do you feel like is more, I guess I want to say, safe? Is it public schools in the city or in the suburbs, right? Because we have this stigma in the city that public schools in the city is worse, and that's the reason why we have the security, like the DPS. They had a whole security team, dedicated to the schools. So now, with that being said, now does it seem as if the DPS or public schools, let's just talk about in the city right now, right? Do you feel like it's safer to send your student to a public school as opposed to a suburban school?
No, because honestly, you send your child to school and they go to the bathroom, and then you go in there and it's you got the same sex situation going on. It's not safe. It's not safe either way. Shootings, the LGBTQ community situation around your child. A lot of people are opposed to that, so
Yeah.
it's not safe either way. They just need to go a step higher in their security and protection of our children and others.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that the whole deal with the same sex, that's out of their control.
Yeah.
You know, kids are going to be exposed to a lot of things because it's not
That's
hidden
true.
no more. It's not. It's
That's
in their
true.
cartoons. It's in our old school cartoons.
But you know what?
true.
But the fact that it's in the cartoons, I don't believe makes it better. You
It
know what I'm
don't
saying?
make
That
it
makes
better.
it worse. That's worse. You know what I'm saying?
It
To me,
does.
that it's in the cartoons. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I feel what you're saying is like it's
No way
out,
around
it's out
it.
there.
There's no
But
way
my
around
thing
it.
is like if
Yeah.
it's my child and I'm teaching them something. If I'm teaching them and instilling them to the information that I want to raise them with, it's like disrespectful for the school system to be able to come in and counter that or trump that.
See,
Yes.
I was gonna chime on because it's like no disrespect to those that
At all.
do have, their sexual preference, because I have that in my family. So I just don't want anyone to
Same
take it
here.
that way. It's all love. We're just having a conversation. But that is something. Like you teach your child to live one way and then they go to school, it's another way.
How
And
about
then
this?
they're always in school. So then what? Like,
But that's just
This-
like how parents be like, I raised my child so well. How did my
Yes.
baby get like this?
Yeah.
It's the environment
Outside
around
influences.
them.
Outside
Yes.
influences. So-
Outside
Outside
influences
influences.
around them.
So you have a child, Natalia, Kisha, you don't have, but still, how would y'all feel about this situation? Because it just happened earlier this year as the school opened back up because of COVID, right? They started in school learning again. So one of my Facebook friends went through this situation where she took her 8-year-old son into the school for his first day of first grade, I believe it is, 8 years old. So when she went in there and, she was taking her son into the classroom to sit down, the seat that she was assigned, that her son was assigned to, was right next to a little boy who was dressed like a girl. And she had an issue with that. And she decided to not allow her son to go and sit in that class, you know what I mean? Because she wasn't comfortable with her son sitting next to a boy who was apparently identifying as a girl, and whose parents allowed him to carry that role out. So how would y'all feel in that situation? You know what I mean? As far as, that being the climate in the classroom for your child, and you take your son or your daughter for that matter into the class, and you
I'll
observe
let you go
observe that
first.
type, because
Yeah.
you observe that in the classroom.
Yeah.
How would you react?
I'll let you go first.
Honestly, I would be surprised, but at the same time, I wouldn't, because now it just goes like we used to protect our kids from a lot of things that was hidden back in the day. Now everything is open.
Open.
A lot of parents feel like, oh, don't whoop your kids, don't do this,
Right.
don't do that. You got to teach them, you got to do this. Let
That's
them be
right.
themselves. I understand completely. But if it was my daughter was to sit next to that young man,
Yeah.
and my daughter is very voiceful, and she's gonna ask questions.
Right. Yes.
I wouldn't mind for her to sit there because he's a boy dressed as a girl.
Yeah.
Now, if she goes to ask him questions and this little boy gets hurt or get upset about the questions she's asked,
Gets offended.
Get
and then-
offended.
Yeah.
then yes, I am going to have to step in and now I would tell the teacher, well, I'm going to let you know, I don't have my problem for my child to sit next to him, but she is going to ask questions.
Yeah.
And I don't want her to offend
And
this
she's
little
a child,
boy.
and she
should.
shouldn't be like, because
Forced.
she shouldn't be in that situation in the first place.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
And see,
if
now
she's
we're
wrong,
talking.
if she's
Now we
wrong
talking.
for asking the questions, then we're wrong for putting her and allowing her to be in that situation.
Because you know what they're going to say? Well, you
Kids
need
are
to
honest.
educate your daughter.
Okay, well here's
That's
the
what
thing.
they'll probably say.
But see, what they're saying is that's inadvertently telling you that you should coerce your daughter that this
Right,
is
to
okay.
accept that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
That's
see,
what they're
we
saying.
live in a world where we're not even entitled to our own opinion about a matter right
No.
now. You aren't entitled to your opinion. People have if you say you don't like this, well, you don't like us. It's like there's a draw between that community.
It's like we can't
and
agree
us.
to disagree
Thank
on
you.
certain
We
things.
can't
Like,
agree to
it's like
disagree.
if you don't
Yeah.
agree with it, you're wrong. But it's like you didn't even agree with, I dare I say it,
Thank you. Yes.
what you were made as.
Yes.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we're now wrong because we won't honor
Thank you.
what you identify as versus what you were created. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't get it. It's like I can identify as a millionaire and I can say that you're discriminatory because you don't honor me as that, but you look at me like I'm stupid.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing about it, like if I don't have children, you know what I'm saying, but I do have a niece and a nephew that I care for. In a situation like that, it would, like the parent, would make me uncomfortable. Like I said, nothing against those that have their preferences, but I want to raise my child to, you're a guy, you like a woman. You're a girl, you like a guy. But at the same time, the world that we living in, you have to really educate your kids. Get them prepared, baby. I'm teaching you this, but there's a possibility that when you go in school, you might be taught something different.
Yep.
You
shown
train up
something. I say you're gonna be shown something different, but I'm gonna tell you what's right and what's wrong, right? Though,
Right.
don't,
And not just school,
be
in the
influenced
community, period.
in the world,
That's
in the
right.
world,
In the world.
and see, and that's that right there.
Yeah.
In the world. So now the school system is able to depict what is right and wrong as far as what I tell my child, because like you said, then they're going to come back and say, well, you need to educate your child. You know what I mean, that's basically the kid. The school system is now trying to teach you how to teach your kid.
Right. How to raise them.
What they say.
And
Train
they
a child up in a way that he or she may
will
go.
not depart, right?
She will not depart. Right.
But they want to teach the kids for you. But then it's like, and then they took the ability for you to discipline your kids away from you, right? But then it's okay for them to do it to the extreme when they get out in the public, right? They ready to charge our kids as adults,
right?
When they do certain crimes, right? But if we discipline them, we get charged with abuse.
Of course, because now the law is in education, if your child cannot read by first, second grade,
right? Yeah,
they're holding them back, and they are looking at them in the future as to be held accountable or to commit crimes in the future as they grow up and to be in jail.
They're putting them in the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah, they're putting them in that category. So now the thing is, if they are struggling, they're grabbing them now. They're throwing them now. And I agree. Yeah, grab them right now. Don't wait till third grade and you realize, oh, this baby can't read.
Like Seisha said in the comments, children should be able to get educated in a safe environment. Now, she was talking about the school shooting situation, but it applies here the same.
Yeah.
Like, that is an unsafe environment as far as my perspective is concerned, because you're teaching my child something that's counterproductive to what I'm teaching them.
Right, but that's why I was saying, like, it's just kind of like I'm just opposed to it because, I mean, but really you can't do you have to send your baby to school. You can't do anything about it, whether it's a suburban or a public school. Just like I had read up on the story, just to piggyback on the shooting. This is beginning to be a norm because I saw video shows, student pulling a gun in Detroit's Marygrove High School classroom. It's like, how are they getting... Back when I attended Kettering High School, go Pioneers.
Kettering.
Go Pioneers to all my KE people. They had metal detectors. They used to strip me up out of my little cosmetic jewelry.
They sure did.
I beep, 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 beep. I'm telling you, going on.
That's me. I went to Southeastern. I did. Go Jungleer, Southeastern. Had all of that.
I don't even understand. Well,
Metal
Marygrove High
detectors
School.
and the security guards at the door.
Yeah.
At the door.
Facts.
And then the police, the security,
Yes.
and the police car is outside. So if you
Yeah.
walk, when the school starts, people like to get in
Yes.
drama. Ain't none of that.
Ain't none of
Ain't none of that.
I can't count on my hand how many times I had to go through that metal detector. My
Yes.
belt was going off. The earrings.
Every day.
Every single day. Don't let you be late. Miss Somerville. Specifically. I was late going through. They'll turn you back around. But now it's just, it's become so easy for them to get into these schools and do things like these shootings or bring guns like the young man in Detroit flashing it. He didn't shoot anyone, but the fact that they recorded it, you know what I'm saying, and had, you know what I'm saying, they recorded it and had it on the internet, and the girl in the video like, oh, no. It's just, to me, wow. What kind of summer is upon us?
To our school, the closest we ever got to snuck anything in was marijuana in the dang school. If the police was coming into school and with their dogs in the lockers, it was to smell out and weed out the person that's selling it. That was it. That was it.
Like the situation with the guy that was hanging out the window shooting at the police. Detroit,
that was
ignorant.
Oh, they got caught, right?
Yes. Yeah. They was on camera.
Yeah.
They was
what are you
recording
doing? This is getting out of hand, dude.
Ridiculous. People.
On a couple of shows, I was just like, the summer coming. I might stay inside, but you can't really get away from this, whether it's fall, spring, whether it's summer. This is just clockwork.
It make you want to come outside.
Yeah.
When you go outside, it's just foolishness.
Especially
every which way.
Every which way.
Every which way.
I don't know, y'all, but like this situation with these children, in this massacre, like I said, I just send all of my love. The pictures were very devastating and traumatizing to see, and
They got pictures of the shit?
They
they
got
not
pictures.
pictures of the babies, but like the faces.
The faces of the
Oh,
ones
okay,
that,
yeah.
the lives
Yeah,
that
not
got.
the not the kids, because
okay,
at that point you just too reckless with the media.
You know what? And I
Doing
said,
that.
here's the thing, too, right? I
Yeah.
said this when, like, 10, 15 years ago, when the gory beheading, shooting
Rotten.com.
videos used to pop up on Facebook. Right?
Yeah.
They're desensitizing us.
Yeah.
So that when we see these type of gruesome situations in real life, we aren't as shocked and taken off of our square from it.
Right.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's like they're normalizing this type of activity.
Most
and it's like
certainly.
I'm scared to see where we will be in 20 years from now, as far as that is concerned. You know what I mean, because now it's like it's going to be so normal because we like right now it's becoming the norm to the point where we can't even remember, we can't bring up the names of the last 5 black men that were shot dead by police. It's been that many. We can't even remember the names.
Sure
right?
enough.
So again,
Yeah.
when you contrast that to now school shootings, mass shootings. You know, there's been like I think they said 260 mass shootings in the country this year alone, and you don't see them
You don't
reporting
see them
about.
reported. Yeah.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Y'all go ahead.
Sure. But as far as this situation with the school shooting, y'all, I don't. Wow. I don't know. And then for him to have been killed, it's just like that's too easy.
Yes, he was a coward.
Yes.
You are a
The
coward.
U.S.
That
the
was too
U.S. has
easy.
seen more than 200 mass shootings in 2022.
That man is a coward.
Yeah,
That
he
man
a
was
coward.
bold enough to kill his own grandma.
Yes.
Bold enough to kill your own grandma. You don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Never.
First of all,
Never.
and then you go and kill 19 and 3 innocent adults and children for no apparent reason, and you took your own life. You are a coward. You was
So he
bold
did
enough to
take
do
his
that,
life.
and you killed. Yes, he
No,
took.
he took his own
I
life.
took
thought the
his own-
police
I
took him out.
thought the police killed him.
I thought they said he committed suicide. I got two
Really?
different stories.
I thought the police
The
said they
police
stormed
killed
in
him?
and killed him.
And then at first they said he was 14.
He's
I saw
18.
some.
He's
Yeah, but
18.
he's 18
Yeah.
though. Well,
18, high school dropout, was a bully, bought a gun. First of all, 18, you should not be. That needs to change the law. Nobody should not be getting a gun at 18. No, that law
absolutely
has
agree.
definitely needs to be changed.
I absolutely agree.
In
At
this day and age,
in this
absolutely.
day,
Yes.
it's ridiculous. You
Yes,
can't-
it is. Yes, it is.
And then the type of guns they're getting are arsenals, are rifles, are machine guns. Not no little pop.
These are all guns that are actually illegal in the country. You know
illegal,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Fully automatic
AR rifle.
weapons.
How are you able to get a hold of that? And then they need to
But
find
can't-
out whoever sold him that dang on gun and get they butts. They need to
Facts.
be locked
No,
up.
Everybody.
Everybody for every
involved.
shooting from this one
Yeah.
to the beginning. They need to go to where they're getting those guns from, the
Because
shop or
guess
whatever,
what?
or online. Get them.
Because guess what? What did they do here in Michigan at the school shooting?
The
To
Oxford
the
shooter.
parents. of the
Locked
boy.
Oh
them
yeah,
up.
locked them right on.
Why?
Locked them up.
Because they gave him
Him the gun. It,
Nah, wait a minute, nah.
they knew what he was up to. They knew he was gonna do it. They
He's
knew.
15. He's 15.
The text messages said it.
Okay, now I stopped reading on that story.
You didn't get that memo, huh?
I got that, but I want to know what was the purpose. Was there
same
any
reason.
justification?
The
They
reason
were
why-
in agreement with
No,
what?
no, no, no.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you want to know the purpose why they gave him the gun?
Yeah.
His father was supposed to give it to him. It was like a gift for his birthday.
Dumb and Dumberer. That's
Yeah.
who they
Pretty
are.
much. Pretty much.
Bought it
Yeah.
like for his birthday. And for him to go, I guess he would go hunting or shooting range with
Why
his
would
dad.
you want your baby to have a gun?
And then and you know your child is having a hard time at this school too. And he tells you, you get
Yes.
calls from the school, the principals,
Yes.
and they're telling you about his behavior and that it seems odd, and they want you to notice this, intervene in it. As the school, if this man is is harm, and I feel like he's harm to the children here.
Right.
As a principal, whoever,
Right.
it's my duty to not let this child come back until you intervene, get some help. This kid cannot come back to my school, and to make sure my children are safe in this school, because I'm the principal or whatever of this school, I'm gonna get some extra security around this school, because you could drive by and shoot up a school. You could do all of that.
And his parents on there just looking as crazy
And then
as
what
can be.
made it so bad for them, they ran away and had the audacity to come to the city
Two of the
of
most
Detroit.
dumbest pictures too on the internet. Dumb pictures.
Look at dumb.
Looking extremely
Dumb
dumb.
and dumber.
Extremely dumb and dumberer.
It's goofy.
I don't know, y'all, but this is the world we live in. And we, we send our children to school to get their education, and we expect for them to come back home to us. So it's just this.
Heartbreaking.
I'm just at a loss for words
Yes.
how troubling this story is. Like I really, let's switch over, y'all, because this story is very troubling. And like I said, I send all my love to the families, involved in this, and to the school, and to everybody in the community that are impacted by this massacre. And to the brother, baby, you're going to have to deal with the Lord for what you done. Amen, amen.
He ain't even want to go see you. The Lord don't even think he
I
gonna
don't
get through
know
them
who
gates.
my
He ain't
mans.
getting it through them
He
gates.
going to be like, who is my mans?
Who is this?
Turn around, bro. You don't belong here.
Go down.
You gonna
He
know
going to
that.
hell with gasoline draws.
Yes.
First flight.
He's so dusty, the devil don't even want him.
Ooh.
Where he at now?
Oh.
No,
In a black
seriously.
hole.
The brother has, that's just so dark, what he did to those
And then
kids.
I heard in
I
one
just-
instance they tried to paint him out to be a person of color. They did the shot.
The brother, what's the brother name?
Is it-
Salvador
yeah, like,
Ramos.
I don't see this being a person of color.
Salvador?
Salvador?
He
yeah.
ain't
Ramos?
color. He is a whole Latino. Whole
Yes, he
Hispanic.
is. Yep. Yes, he is.
Ain't no color in that.
I was just about to
They-
say, put the brother picture back up there.
They better go
Look at
somewhere
his
with that, man.
cheekbones. Sitting up there looking
ignorant.
stupid. That little curl dangling above
Just
his
a-
eyebrow. Dumb self. Y'all are let's switch over to something. Let's
bring some
Natalia,
light.
the ladies, I want to switch over to this.
Okay.
So we can talk about something and kind of chime in, our ladies. The modesty. I'm all for modesty. Because, in the media, sex sells.
Yes, it do.
No, I think character sells.
That do too.
Longevity.
Actually, that sells more.
Yes.
But and you got to think about today's world. Sex sells.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. It does.
Like Nicki Minaj, she's shapely, but she keep throwing herself out there with that thong. You have a baby now. And it's not to judge nobody, but some sacrifices are so worth it.
She ain't the only one.
Nicki Minaj,
You got
the
Cardi.
the Dashian people.
Yeah, we got Cardi. You got the
Cardi
city,
B.
the one of the city girls. One of the city,
Yeah.
Miami. You got all of them.
You got all of them. And they feel like they have to flaunt their bodies to
Because
feel secure in society.
That's the quick
Broken
flip for
consciousness.
themselves, right?
Yeah.
The just add water and stir success recipe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just add booty and stir.
Booty and
And
stuff.
now it was just, I blow up. That's the, and I get yeah.
Seriously.
As opposed to just add water, it's just it. Just add booty, just add titties and
It's
stir.
just like a Barbie doll to me. That's what it looked like. Nails and lace fronts. I never had one. You ladies wear it well, but it's nails, lace fronts, booty, and thongs. That's the society we live in.
And they wonder why their relationships don't last.
Yeah. You all on the
Yeah,
internet.
it won't even last.
The Instagram models. They on there
You exposing too much.
in the video.
Everybody see you. Everybody know what you look like. under
Diamond from the Players Club.
there. Yeah.
She was shaking that thing to get money though, right? For school. But still, Diamond.
But Diamond did what she had to do. She went to the stage, got their money, the money, and she said, "All right, y'all be cool. I'll see y'all next round." That's how you supposed to do it. You're not supposed to be sticking around.
That's right. She did it for a purpose and
did
she
it for
got
a
out of
purpose.
there.
Never
Whereas
never
people-
let the next person know your next move.
That's
and she
right.
did what she supposed to do. She said, "I'm doing this for
What
school."
Diamond say? Make the money. No,
Don't
that
let it
wasn't
make
Diamond.
you.
That
That
was
was-
no, that was Diamond.
Mhm.
Make the money.
Don't let it make you. That's right.
Hey, say that, babe. They don't understand that. And,
They
and you
don't.
know, Nicki Minaj and them, I love them, but it's just modesty. There's no such thing, even in the church house. And we
We're
getting
not
in
getting
there.
there. Oh, we gonna get there.
We gonna get there because this next video that we got is just I mean, the overarching, the one and only for me of this lady. This young girl, very beautiful, curvy young lady. But let's first talk about what we was about to talk about real quick. Lord have mercy.
Thought we was gonna touch on the swindler.
The swindler? Oh, no.
No, we was the whole modesty and
There we go. I lost my train of thought. But modesty is something that we don't see as much, if at all, you know, in this culture, let's chime into this video because I think this
Before
is
we
really
do
gonna.
that, I just want to touch on what you say about women in media.
Yes,
you're right.
Yes,
There are a lot of good women in media, and they have won just off of modesty,
That's right.
confidence, and carrying
Michelle
themselves
Obama.
well. Michelle Obama is number one for that. Oprah, number
Oprah. Yep.
two. Who else?
I'm having a brain fart.
I am too. What I was
Yeah.
gonna say as radio.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mark in there, he stumbled and looked upon us. Yeah, so I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to get ahead of the game.
From the Breakfast Club radio.
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee.
It's another one on the radio. She had
Radio personality.
Yeah.
Angie Martinez.
Angie Martinez.
Yes.
Yes. You have a lot of, and then it's more.
And they're very successful.
Yes. Excuse me. It's
Yeah.
more. It's more. It's more. And then you got. I be looking at the women on the newscast.
Yeah.
On the news, everything. You have women.
Andrea
That,
Isom.
yeah, dressed so nicely.
Yeah, very.
And compared to them newscasters down in Miami, wearing the most skimpy ass dresses.
I
Them
just
dresses
feel
be
like
so skimpy.
some of the most successful women have never been unclothed. Okay. And I just feel like in the society that we live in, it's like it's a must that you show yourself in order to get the next record deal,
Right.
in order to get the next sponsorship, in order to be in this music video. And it's just not it. Y'all see what I got on. I have on a floral dress. Everybody loves it.
It's pretty.
Thank you.
And bright.
Hey,
And I came like this though.
I woke up like this. Hey, I woke up like this. Hey, come on, woke up. But no, y'all, we gonna have fun today. But I just feel like modesty has faded. No, has modesty faded? You think so?
Yes and no.
Yes and
It
no.
depends on the person. Because just like you said, a lot of women do that because they know it's gonna sell. And I feel like a lot of women know if you coming through this door, the value
The value of modesty
Yes.
has diminished.
has diminished. Like let's say we have you, right?
Yes.
You coming on a scene. I'm digging you out. I'm like, okay, she look like she all sophisticated. I may not carry sophistication, but I know I got the body, the looks, or whatever. So I'm probably gonna show my stomach, show a little here and there, and everything, get all glammed up to come to work, and still come and produce that perky personality.
Right.
And guess what? When it comes to being on camera in a video, and whatever it is, the job that they're looking for, they're gonna go to the one that's half naked. They'll go to you for like interviews and stuff like that. Some more sophisticated and serious. That's how they do it. And cause I have a couple friends that's in
Yeah.
what's it personality? No, is it personal filming or radio stuff like that? And they told me this. It was like, yeah, it's about who will fit in that criteria,
Right.
and that's what it is. And some women like have the confidence that can sell, the courage could do that, and they don't need to show not one skin,
I'm telling you, not one.
not one. And some women who are not confident in themselves, but confident in the skin, and they confident in what they wear. That's the only confidence they have, and they can bring it to the table.
You know, we had those.
It's crazy.
My grandmother, as a young child, she would always speak to me about modesty. It just seemed like the village is not talking
And
anymore
no.
to our ladies
No.
about how imperative it is and how your modesty and your image would take you far. Sex can only sell for so long. Because once they get tired of your branding, they go find the next best
Exactly.
sex image. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like even in the Detroit area, we should have more. I don't know who's going to jump out there and do it, because as women, we always talk about it, but then we get sidetracked. But we need to have more conferences, even at Cobo Hall, about modesty and love and self.
We used to have things like that.
We used to.
There used to be a lot of
yeah.
summer programs, summer
It
things.
used to.
Yeah.
But now you got Hart Plaza, Shane Park. You got the rap concerts. Everybody gravitates, but nobody wants to go to a resume building workshop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, honestly, this city does not pay the people like they should. There's so many jobs out there, but you got so many people outside nickel and diamond. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's money out here. It might not be your kind of
robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Right. It may not be your kind of money, but you got to start somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta crawl before you walk.
You do have to crawl before you walk.
And that's the especially with a city like Detroit. I feel like that's part of the problem because everybody has this I'm a boss mentality, and they want they want
we
the
the celebrities.
Most. They want like I just pay me the high. You know what I'm saying? Don't lowball me. You know what I mean? Everybody is rich in Detroit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting a bag.
Right.
And they want to get a bag, right? So it's like starting at a humble level on anything is like it's not acceptable to even like kids nowadays. They don't want to get they don't want to do the same things we did to make money. Rake leaves, shovel snow, all of that shit.
Yeah,
That's
we
like,
used to
what
do
the
that
fuck?
a lot.
Like what is that? That's chump change to them.
Yeah.
I mean they don't respect that. Like it's society is programming everybody for the quick flip, for the quick come up. You know what I'm saying? The quick, whatever
chains,
it is,
the jury,
all of that. And it's just the status, just the status.
The status.
But they don't. But what they missed out,
yes.
what we had back then, that built character.
Yes, it did.
It built character.
Because what it is you respected and understood the value of the money that you were, the bag that you was getting. You know what I mean?
hustle,
It wasn't
the
just,
time.
The hustle, the time,
everybody
the
just looking like
dedication.
we live in like the scam culture
Yeah,
right
we
now.
do.
Like we're
We
just
are.
a quick flip.
Quick
like
flip,
just to get
yep.
over hustle. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why I don't even like that word hustle no more because that's just so much it's so much synonymous with getting over on the next person. I mean, I don't like I don't like people referring to small businesses as you got to hustle. Like, no, that's not. It's not. I'm not trying to get over on nobody. I'm trying to give you what you deserve, what you earned, or what you paid for.
It's already a dog eat dog world.
Yeah, so
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and I don't.
Yes, it is.
You don't want to have that. You don't want to contribute to that narrative.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the way I say it.
Most definitely. But just kind of to piggyback on the modesty, just to wrap that up, let's roll the video of the young lady because there's a lot that we could pull from in this video, especially when it comes to our youth because I work with the youth too. So I really want to talk about this because once upon a time we would have people at the school. Actually, when I was in Kettering, they had people there that actually like show you how you supposed to wear it and all of that. They did stuff like that for us. But in this particular video, this young lady in her chest and even the music playing is very disturbing.
And I was wondering, was this her dad standing
Yes,
next to her?
that's
and
why
shit?
I
Like,
want to.
whoa.
Yes, I definitely because I got questions for you as a father, and I got questions for you as a woman, and you know where we going with this thing.
So
But
let's
yep.
roll this
Yes,
unbeautiful being footage.
Yes, let's roll this.
You ain't fucking with my kid. All we gotta do is put some pick and make them sit. I fuck when you know we got spit.
All right. It says, is this dress appropriate for a high school prom? Her folks is there. The music got profanity. And not only that, her breast is hanging out and she has to hold on to them. Please.
Shame.
That's the first thing that I thought when I seen that is who is this man standing next to her?
Yeah.
I'm crying
That is
for her.
basically approving this by
Broken
not,
consciousness. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
basically approving it by not. I guess I want to say taking a stand, or maybe it's like maybe he's in one of them situations where he just was defeated already. Like he already knows like it ain't even no point of chat. Maybe she's one of those young daughters who, is giving him the flux. Basically.
And her mom was
her
over
mom
there
is-
supporting.
and her mom is okay
Yeah.
with it. So now it's like I'm battling both of them to like it ain't nothing wrong with it. Like she
Yeah.
just got a full figure. That's her body. That's how she's made. Type of excuse, but you're flaunting it though. You showcasing it. You know what I mean?
That's
and this
right.
is a 17-year-old girl.
She didn't look like she felt confident because she kept trying to pull it down. It ain't going nowhere.
No.
It ain't. And then they ain't put no pasties on the nipples or nothing to cover. They didn't try to hide anything.
I don't really understand the purpose of the dress. We're in prom season now, so
Prom.
I didn't understand the purpose of that
You're
dress.
in high school. It's
Yeah.
a prom.
Because all it takes is for your favorite song to come on the telly.
And them things is everywhere.
Bowling.
It's over with. It's over with. And you know what? How was she able? I wonder, did she get kicked out of the prom? Did she even make it
Right.
through the door?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Because in this day and age, it's accepted.
You're right.
Yeah.
Because our time,
It's normal now.
our time,
Yeah.
you couldn't even go to prom half naked or nothing like that. You couldn't do that. Mm-hmm. You couldn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even be making it through the door. I just, it's ghetto.
It's very
Generation
ghetto.
is ghetto. I swear.
It is very ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I saw a few dresses because we're in prom season, and a couple of dresses was very pretty. But
Yeah.
this one stood out to me, first of all, because she had on the same color dress I had on. And
You
she's
had
very
royal blue.
Yes.
Me too. And silver.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I sure
yep.
did.
And I had a short haircut because back then they used to wear them 27 pieces relentlessly. But I was fly, honey. I was really fly. But I just feel like as a parent, it seems to me like they wanted to please their child more so than protect her image.
Yeah.
Because
or they wanted to be their child's friend more than being
Yeah.
their actual parent.
being a parent. But you got a lot of that going on now. You got a lot of parents that are befriending.
Because the parent, what we talked about earlier, right? The parents' rights to discipline their child has been removed. So
That's
now
true.
it's like my only option now is to go with this, is to be their friend, to try to try to insert myself into their circle that way.
Right.
Because the parental thing is not gonna it's more influence from the outside of the home now, because that's the way the society is set up now for it to be. It's more able for them to be influenced outside of the home than inside. So I gotta operate as if I'm one of those people outside of the home and be their friend to try to stay in their circle, and that's dangerous. Yeah. So
Yeah.
because now that gives the kid the leverage
To run all
to
over you.
run all
to
over
run
you.
shit.
Yeah.
Facts. But see, this is the thing with this video. Okay, this is your high school prom. Say like you get a scholarship and they see this video. What about the young lady?
How
with
about with the guns?
Yeah.
Right? And she lost her whole full sale.
Yeah.
So what was it, TSU or something like that?
Something
Tennessee
along.
State?
It was. I think it was
It was
definitely
a
HBCU.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
another lady who was going to a HBCU and she wanted to pledge AKA.
Mm.
And then one of her senior proms was her in a Barbie little doll package,
Right.
holding up the signs, and they were like, "Oh no, nobody told you about this." No, and she just lost her chances.
Oh, to pledge.
To pledge,
Because she was being out.
She was being out claiming it, and she wasn't even a part of it.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You're not even supposed to tell nobody you
Yeah,
even
you're supposed to be
Pledging.
extremely
Yeah.
discreet.
interested in it. You're not supposed to say nothing.
No, you're not. You're absolutely not.
You haven't even made it to college
Especially
yet.
not no
You haven't
HBCU.
even got
Right.
it on campus
Yeah,
yet, and
yeah.
you're doing this. Now everybody know who you are and what you look like.
She must
You're
didn't
not even
have
going to
any
get in
legacy.
no organization
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this point.
She must didn't have any legacy in her family to forewarn because they don't play that.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
They don't play that at all. But my thing is though, what's the update with the girl though? With the scholarship is taken? Did they even try to?
No. She's done. She either probably got to find another school to go to, but the full sale that she got with the school that she was originally accepted to, it's down the drain.
Do you think that our? Do you think that? Let me let that. The things that our youth and kids do to fit in, it's like this culture. It's like it embrace like you have to do this in order to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You have to fit in with this to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because he was standing on her dress. I don't understand that concept.
I keep
that
seeing
whole
that.
Yeah.
that
keep
that
seeing-
theme,
Yeah.
that
Irritates me.
reoccurring
Yeah.
theme doesn't make sense to me
Yes.
either.
And the guns. What was the purpose? Was it supposed to be like I'm gang since potty train kind of thing?
Or maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. But then you have the whole scenario where the fathers are posing with the guns with the daughters. So maybe this is the rebuttal to that, saying, "All right, pops, you can pull up if you want to." Type shit. I don't know. Maybe that's the first thing that I thought. But then I don't know if y'all seen the same situation where all of the white girls
What?
was posing with the guns, and everybody was like, "Hey,
I
what's
think
the
I
difference?"
saw
with
that.
it? But
Wait a minute.
but there was a difference. There actually was a difference because they were actually
Yeah.
at a gun range,
Yeah.
around trained gun, range officers and their parents. at the gun range. So that was a little bit different. They weren't just out there in the streets with illegal, again, fully automatic weapons
Right.
that you're not even legally supposed to have in the
Exactly.
United States.
Or trained to even use. It's
Underage. Let's talk about that.
Right. Underage.
Okay.
And got a scholarship wait.
And got a fucking scholarship. Sorry,
See, I'm
Kisha.
saying-
It's like you
I
blew your
said-
whole scholarship.
I said
off
the
of a
generation
picture trying to
is
be
ghetto.
cool,
It's ghetto.
It is ghetto. Like, who
ghetto.
was at the house? Who was responsible for the photography?
It's ghetto.
Because it's like nobody was like, all right, if you post this now,
Like, or not only if you post this, what
what's the
Purpose.
purpose?
would it be to post it?
Right.
You're a kid in high school.
I'm in the picture with Lil Dorian and him, and I feel cool. He looked like his name was Lil Dorian.
Dorian.
Yeah,
Lil
he
Dorian.
definitely looked like
Lil
he was
Rel.
Lil Rel or J Money Smooth or something like that from around the block.
One of them long ass ghetto names that y'all
Yeah.
named the kid Javazion or some shit like that. That's one of them new
That's
names.
Javazion.
That's Javazion and yeah, man.
I don't know, but I just feel like for this young lady in her dress, I would definitely love to know what would the aftermath after going to prom. Did she enjoy? Did they take her down through there?
I wanna
This
know
video
what
was
her-
very disturbing.
I tried to look for her Facebook
You did.
page to see did she have any follow up from the event? How did it go? Did she end up taking the dress off?
Facts.
Let me go
They
on
don't
YouTube.
value prom like we used to value prom.
They don't.
Let me go say what's up, Semi Radio and
I
the
still
Kisha
got my
Key
prom
Show.
dress.
The
Hey.
price that parents will pay will equal out to cowardness as an adult.
Say that one more time.
That's what he said. I'm just reading the comment. He said the price that parents will pay will equal out to cowardness as an adult. So I don't know if maybe they're talking about I got to be talking about the kids. The price that the parents will be will the kids becoming cowards as an adult. Maybe expound on that, Lamiko.
Yeah, tell us, because that sounds like something that we could answer.
Sound like it's making sense, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to put a point.
Where y'all seeing me? See it?
I'm on you. That was a
I'm
YouTube
sorry.
comment.
Oh, okay.
Miss Nix, you got a first lady preacher woman voice. Bless you. Yeah, I've heard that before.
Yeah, most
I've heard
definitely.
that before. Thank you very much. I like that. Let me take a
The
picture.
first lady preacher.
I need
yeah.
to take it. Yeah, thank you so much, darling. I appreciate that. Hey, Iris. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Cousin Yo-Yo is here. Hey, cousin Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
That's been a little while ago, but I appreciate you. Hey, cousin Yo-Yo. Just kind of going back into the comments because I told y'all I like to interact with my audience and everything. We did touch on Miss Nick's comment about the children. But yeah, y'all. So basically, this show, Broken Consciousness, was definitely one of those shows where I just kind of like want to bring light to situations. Again, thank you so much, Natalia, for joining me in. As
Thank you for
always, Mark.
having me.
But I just feel like with the future of what's going on, y'all, we really do have to be very aware and very involved in our children's lives and what's going on so that we can do something towards a better future, y'all. Especially with the young lady with the dress, and then the whole situation with the shooting. It's just mental health awareness is something that is not being expounded on as much. And I think that we should definitely take the time to check in on our loved ones and to really have those conversations, because you really never know what somebody is going through. As far as the young lady with the dress, I didn't see her mother in that video.
I don't think I've seen the mother. The closest person to her was a male who looked like he was old enough to be her father,
Yeah.
which perplexed the heck out of
I
me.
just want to say on the shooting,
Yeah.
he didn't have any mental health issues, no history.
No
Yeah,
history?
yeah, so
Bullying?
I'm about to
Only
say, so
thing was
please
his
don't
bullying.
implement that into the story later on. Mainstream news media trying to
No.
give him a pass. 'cause
No,
that's what they
no,
gonna do.
but no, I'm saying not necessarily issues, but it had to be something mental for him to want to go in there.
That's what I'm saying. But they said, I'm just going with it's already been said.
Yeah.
They can't go back. So if it's already said he don't have any history of mental health issues, but he's dead now, he can't tell us.
Right.
It's
Right.
probably something he held in.
Right.
And you're right, because bullying.
Yeah,
That
you
falls.
right, because you said he was a bully and stuff.
Yeah.
That's something
what,
mental.
That's what I said. So when they said
Yeah.
no mental, I said, but y'all just said
Yeah.
he was bullied. So which one is it?
And we're not giving this brother no excuses, but it's
And I'm
something
done
that.
giving him the platform.
Yeah, no, heck no, he
Don't
ain't
give him
getting
no
no, he don't
We
get
done
no
talking about
but
him.
that's just something that I've seen a lot of people talk about on social media. I want to chime in because I got two babies that I'm thinking like, wow, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And of course yourself, and then you, Marcus. You know, Most definitely.
I have a. How did you know I was about to say
Don't
that?
tell
Get out
me
of my
where his
head.
grave at, cause I'm gonna dig it up and kill him again.
yeah, no, we definitely not trying to chime in on this brother. He gone.
I
He
wanna
gone
dig his
somewhere
butt
far.
up.
Yeah, he's where he needs to be.
Yeah, facts.
He's
Facts.
where he needs to be.
All right, and as always, y'all, we are nearing the end of the Kisha Key show. Again, my platform is love and laughter, and I'm just sending light to everyone watching and everyone that will watch, the replay, to be encouraged, stay focused, stay prayed up. We are living in a very trying world. You just have to keep God first. I don't know, everybody is not spiritual, but I am. Keep God first. Definitely pray over your children, pray over your family. Always lead in love and lead in laughter as always. You guys got anything you want to say in such a very trying world today? We lead the people with love and
Hug
laughter.
your kids.
Yes.
Love on your
Yes.
kids,
Love on your
man.
babies.
Just make sure that they know,
Love on your
that
babies.
they loved, and that's not to say that anything is going to happen to them, but just period.
Yeah.
Regardless of all of the stuff that's going on, just make sure your kids know that you love them.
That you love them.
Yes.
Laughter and love. What about you, Natalia?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I tell Ava every day I love her. She tell me she love me and kiss and hug every day. That's my only baby, and that's my best friend today. So I keep her dear to me, hold her tight. So,
Yeah.
and that's what you got to do. You got to keep them tight. Oh, even if they do wrong, let them know you love them. Tell them that they doing wrong. Discipline them.
Right, and don't discipline your kids without letting them know the reason for disciplining them, because that's like borderline abuse. I don't like when people do that. They whip their children and never, tell and explain why. Yeah, for sure.
See,
Or cussing out kids that aren't old
Yeah,
enough to
I don't
not
like that.
understand the cuss words, number one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or the consequences of why you're talking to them like that.
Yeah.
Like you're cussing out kids that's not old enough to even understand the language that
Yeah.
you're saying to them.
I hate
and then when they
that.
regurgitate that, when they reflect that back out to you, now they wrong. You tackling them again.
Yeah. And a lot of that is unhealed wounds that we are sitting up putting
Generational.
Yeah.
Curses.
Pain.
Hey.
On the next episode of Kisha Key.
We will be talking about generational curses. You all, thank you and have a wonderful night. No, I'm just kidding. But we're wrapping up the show. Again, like I said, love on your family, love on each other, and as always, stay blessed. Love y'all. Thank you for the support, and thank you for tuning into the Kisha Key Show. We'll see you next week at 7 p.m. 7 Mile Radio. Hey.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio.
Production.